On the bustling Michigan Avenue, amidst the noise of a city that never sleeps, an unexpected meeting took place, bringing a fresh breeze into the hearts of those who witnessed it. Donald Trump, a man with countless influences in politics, had just finished an interview about his new political plans. After a busy day, he simply wanted to find a place to enjoy a quick meal, just a simple McDonald's hamburger. But little did he know, this trip would lead him to a meeting that would change not only one person's life but also the lives of thousands of veterans across the United States. As Trump stopped his car in front of a McDonald's branch, his gaze landed on a woman stepping out of a nearby car. She was Sarah Grant, a pregnant woman with a simple appearance but full of strength. She was a former Marine who had dedicated her youth to the country, and now she was fighting a different battle, a battle to help other veterans struggling with life. Sarah stood there, not hesitating to call Trump's name, with determination and longing in her eyes. And from that moment on, an inspiring story began. A simple meeting that brought hope, connection, and compassion between two people who seemingly had no connection. On a regular day like any other, Sarah Grant, a pregnant woman and former Marine, never imagined that her life would be forever changed by a chance encounter at McDonald's. Sarah, a strong and resilient woman, had faced many hardships in life. After completing 2 tours in Afghanistan, she returned to the U.S. and began building a career as an entrepreneur, focusing on providing housing solutions for struggling veterans. She understood better than anyone the difficulties veterans faced when they returned home, facing both psychological and physical wounds, but few of them had the chance to change their lives. This is why Sarah was determined to create an organization to help the comrades who had fought for the country, but were now living in poverty and without shelter. But in one unexpected moment, her life took an unimaginable turn. That day, Sarah was preparing for an important meeting when something unexpected happened. While driving on her usual route, she felt hungry and decided to stop at a McDonald's on Randolph Street. She got out of her car, trying to keep her balance as her pregnant belly grew each day. Little did she know, this moment would be the opportunity to change not only her life, but the lives of thousands of other veterans. As she walked toward the door, a luxury car pulled up beside her. The car door opened, and out stepped a familiar man, someone the whole world knew, Donald Trump. A man famous not only for his political career but also for his attention-grabbing actions. At that moment, Sarah felt a strong urge to call his name. She couldn't know exactly why, but inside her there was something she wanted to say to this man, someone she had never met but whose influence had reached millions of Americans. When she called Trump's name, no one could have expected that the man would stop and listen to her. The security team appeared alert, but Trump simply raised his hand to signal them to calm down. He looked at Sarah, his gaze curious and open. She stepped closer, hand outstretched, introducing herself as Sarah Grant, a former Marine, and now an entrepreneur helping other veterans. Sarah shared her journey from the tough days on the battlefields of Afghanistan to her efforts to bring a brighter future to homeless veterans. Trump, with an emotional look on his face, could not hide his admiration for her story. He listened intently, gazing into Sarah's eyes, which were filled with faith and hope. This meeting wasn't just about the usual thank yous. Trump, with understanding and respect, decided to award Sarah a presidential medal as a symbol of honor and gratitude for her tireless efforts to help those who had once fought for the country. But more importantly, Trump wanted to do more. He didn't stop at praise or recognition. He gave Sarah a check for $5 million, with a promise to support her in expanding her work, helping even more veterans who needed assistance. Sarah stood there, holding the large check, unable to believe her eyes. Emotions overwhelmed her, tears fell, but she knew this wasn't just help for her. It was an opportunity to fulfill a greater mission. Her next step would not only change her life but also the lives of thousands of soldiers who had sacrificed their youth and blood for the country. In that moment, Sarah felt that she was no longer alone. She had support, not only from those around her, but also from open hearts, like Trump's, those who truly believed in the power of change. The story of the fateful meeting between Donald Trump and Sarah Grant is not just a random moment in their lives, but also a clear testament to the power of compassion, perseverance, and the opportunities that can change lives. Sarah Grant, a pregnant former Marine, is a model of a strong woman who never gives up in the face of adversity. She served 2 tours in Afghanistan and returned with a heart full of determination, eager to give back to the comrades who had once shared the trenches. After leaving the military, she didn't choose the easy path but instead embarked on building a business to provide housing solutions for veterans. Sarah's story is one of resilience, a story that affirms that nothing is impossible if we dare to believe in ourselves and face challenges. But Sarah's story is not just a personal journey. It's a powerful message about the importance of creating opportunities for those less fortunate, those who have sacrificed their youth and health for the country. While Sarah always focused on her noble mission of helping veterans, Donald Trump, a man with great influence, was not only concerned about his own political plans but also showed a different side of compassion. Though Trump is no stranger to controversial decisions, his meeting with Sarah Grant revealed another side of him, a man ready to support and honor those who make significant contributions to society. Trump's actions not only awarded Sarah a medal, but also gave her a substantial sum of money to help her expand her project, clearly demonstrating the power of practical support, from showing respect to taking concrete steps to make dreams a reality. The message this story conveys is that compassion can change lives, and a good deed, whether small or large, can create a profound impact. When Trump awarded Sarah the medal and the $5 million check, he didn't just give her a reward. He gave her an opportunity to continue her journey, to spread her influence, and to keep helping those in need. Similarly, Sarah didn't accept the gift just for herself, but she saw it as a source of motivation to continue her noble mission. She knew that Trump's support would help her expand her project, helping more veterans find homes and regain their faith in life after years of hardship. The image of Sarah Grant and Donald Trump sends a powerful message about the importance of believing in people, in true values, and in the ability to change lives. Sarah is proof that a woman can stand up, dedicate herself to good causes, and Trump is proof that a person with great power can use their influence to support those doing good work, no matter where they come from or who they belong to. Their story also serves as a reminder that in an increasingly divided society full of difficulties, we cannot wait for change from grand decisions or great actions, but that each individual can contribute to making a difference. Every small action, every kind word, every right decision to help can create deep impacts, sometimes beyond what we can imagine. Therefore, the message that Sarah Grant and Donald Trump send is not just about helping those in need, but about rekindling faith in humanity. Each of us has a Sarah Grant within us, someone willing to fight for good values, and a Donald Trump who can use their power to change someone else's life. And if we all do our part in this, the world will become a much brighter and more hopeful place. This story is a powerful reminder that no matter where we are, each of us can create change as long as we believe in ourselves and act for good.